gonna hop. Oh, hold on. I definitely just completely did not bring my controller back in here. I'll be right back. Okay, take two. Alright. Interesting that I caught that like halfway faded out. Alrighty. So we will just hop right back in. We went ahead and immediately failed directly after the surge fight yesterday, which was such a great feeling. And by great, I mean terrible. That was so incredibly dumb, but it's gonna happen. You just kind of move on. Get toxic spikes already. That's pretty nice. Guess we'll do that over bite probably. Now we get ourselves a bug move on you. Would have been a lot nicer for Misty, I think. Don't want submission. Don't want flail. Body slam I'll take. Abide. Aroma mist. What is that? Huh. That maybe could be useful later. I don't know. That does not sound like an amazing move by any means. But there are definitely plenty of double battles to maybe take advantage of it. Don't really remember what I'm working with here. I kind of rushed through everything yesterday to try to get back here. We did get Misty finished up at the end of the last stream. Withdrawal's not what I wanted. Let's see here. Let's rework the team a little bit. And probably grab you over Serena, I think. You've got Harvest. Sorry, little Flemmy there. Maybe grab Cinderace over Miss Magius. And go ahead and level up the ones that I just grabbed. That was a couple of really useless moves. Dragon Tail, pass. I don't like the lowered priority there. I think we take Headbutt over Double Kick. Rock Slide, that's nice. Do that over Water Gun. That could be extremely useful, but I think we're good for now. Having access to protect pre-surge is pretty nice. So we're gonna be doing arrival here opens with the Curlia. I think you'll do just fine out front for that. Really not too terribly concerned with this fight. We have quite a stacked team. Hopefully I'm not cursing myself saying that, but I think we should be fine. That's not what I wanted at all. But I looked away for half a second. Alright, so we'll go ahead and knock off. Simple and easy. But at least we got poison on things now. Definitely not really necessary, but doesn't hurt either. Head knock off again. Should eat that up just fine. And we'll do it again. Oniard. I guess we really only got poison off on the Charmeleon, since this is steel and Staravia's flying. I think I'll just go ahead and swap. Probably could have stayed in and knocked it off, but it's fine. Mud Bomb should do pretty good, if not knock it out. There we go. Simple and easy there. And Staravia shouldn't be able to do much of anything to me either. We'll go ahead and brine since we did get intimidated there. And brine again. No chance of crit being a problem there. So, yeah, simple and easy. Don't think I've had a rival fight here in Cerulean that has been problematic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the bridge here on the side for me. I'm not going to bother swapping to the calcs right now, since I don't think there's going to be much thought put into this at all. I honestly think these two should be just fine. May have to swap out the Goodra on the Wormadam, but not really concerned with this fight. Probably going to be speeding up through a lot of this. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the butt. But, see what happens. Go ahead and knock off your Citrus Berry and Dragon Breath you as well. Provided I actually attacked it there. I might have accidentally attacked the Vivillon. Because I kind of clicked through a little quicker than I meant to, but I did get it swapped over. Okay. There's one down. We do have Bulldoze coming out, so maybe I need to swap out Drapion as well. We can go ahead and swap to you. And I think Goodra's probably high enough to not worried about right now. We'll go ahead and Dragon Breath the Vivian. Went for the Rock Tomb into that slot. Interesting. That's annoying. That's quite annoying indeed. I guess we'll just Dragon Rage the Wormadam and Dragon Breath the Vivian. With the Para, we did get the outspeed there, so that's just a little bit less damage to worry about. And even with the lowered speed from the Rock Tomb, we still outspeed there. And just double in. Should be perfectly safe there. Awesome. Yup, that was not anything to be concerned with this time around. We've got Jigglypuff and Amara next. Which... Do you have a Steel-type move already? You do not. You do get Flash Cannon, though. And Iron Head. I'm assuming Hisui and Gudra is still special. I mean, it is more special, but it's also plenty good in the physical as well. I think we'll go ahead and just take the Flash Cannon over, honestly, over Absorb. I don't think I'm ever clicking that, as Absorb is so close to useless. So we'll go ahead and Flash Cannon the Amara and Poison Jab or Poison Tail, whatever I'm rocking. Poison Fang, the Jigglypuff. I think we'll be fine there. Okay, Poison Fang and Flash Cannon. That should definitely take out the Amara. Icy Wind, that should do basically nothing. Yeah. And then we got the Brion. We'll go ahead and I think we'll double into the Brion. You're not fairy type yet, so we'll go for the Dragon Breath. Wow, that did not much damage. Okay, I think I'm gonna swap out Drapion here. I'm assuming it's going for a round into this slot again. I guess I go to Dylan. And let's try Body Slam on you instead. Because Dragon Breath did nothing. Okay, pretty glad that I swapped there, because that was a solid amount of damage into the Swampert. I honestly almost want to just swap again, expecting it rounded around. just to avoid any crit shenanigans there, but ended up being Drain Kiss. Makes sense that it wanted the health back, but that amount of damage was not worth getting the health back. And then we wrap and body slam. Simple and easy. Next up, we got the Plusle, Electrike, and Snowbird. I think we open Dragonite and Goodra, and then I'll just have to swap the Dragonite out when the Snowbird comes in. Oh, I really needed to check on your moves earlier. Because your moveset currently is pretty rough. Let's fix that though real quick. And do I think I'm gonna actually take the Thunder Punch over the Thunder Wave for now. We can get the Thunder Wave later if we need it for any encounters or something. Okay. Yeah, I think that is a fine open for this fight. Neither one of them really do anything to either one of us. And we can speed and body slam. Your increase in special attack does not matter. And Plusle's out of the way. And then, because that has Ice Shard, we're going to go ahead and swap here. We'll go to Conductor. And then we will Flash Cannon the Snowbird. I've already lost a Dragonite to this Snover's Ice Shard before, so I was not playing around with that. Then we can knock off and body slam. Beautiful. Go ahead and Bile up again. Next one is Greedent. Do have the double kick. What does that do? Cinderace at 34 into the Greedent at level 30. And double kick. Does not do very much. Okay, so we won't do that. Maybe Pincer. And we've got Brick Break. We can go, or it's already got the black belt. Okay, so that's a not a guaranteed 2-co. What if we go adamant? I think with the citrus berry and cheek pouch, it's still a 3-co, but we'll go ahead and make it adamant. It's already got the black belt. But we will definitely go with the pincer for that because it does nothing to the pincer. Don't think I actually pulled it out of the box. I did not. You won't be used for this. Okay, so that for the gradient. We've got Sensei should be fine for the Togetic. Yeah, special defense is plenty fine. I did not realize that special defense was that high, to be completely honest. We do need to change its nature, though. That is an atrocious nature for it. I'll probably just go careful for now. There it was. Yeah. And then the clam pearl can really be kind of whatever. It doesn't do anything to Sensei or Dylan or Conductor for that matter, or Gudra. So clam pearl's not something I'm worried about. Make sure, yep, I am healed up. Probably should have healed in the center, that way I could not have to worry about the vial running out, which I'm pretty sure it's pretty close, but is what it is. So Brick Break should do, yeah, solid 60-ish, 60 to 70%. Cheek pouch, yeah, we're not getting a 2-co here, but that's fine. Oh, we got a crit, so we did get the 2-co. Nice. Clam Pearl. Can't imagine Clam Pearl does that much. But we'll swap anyways. We'll just Dragon Breath, I think. Oh, that was a bad play. I should have gone for Body Slam, expecting it to swap there. What do you want to go for here? Air Slash is not very effective. Draining Kiss is neutral, and Magic Leap is not very effective. So it's either Thunder Wave or Draining Kiss. Probably Thunder Wave. I think we'll just stay in and Flash Cannon. I'm quite surprised it lived that, to be honest. Yep, exactly what I thought. And then we'll just continue to... Why did you go Air Slash? Flinches? Does Air Slash flinch? I think it does. If that's what it was going for, that's obnoxious. And then, yeah, we can go back to Dragon Breath now that we don't have to worry about the fairy. We got the para. Forced it to go to sleep. And one more will wrap it up. Oh, come on. I guess better para than hit myself in confusion. Alright, there we go. Simple and easy. File up. Next up, we got the Mabostiff, Salandit, and Misdreavus. We may just stay with the Pinsir out front, although it does have Fire Fang, so maybe not. Let's see here, 31, 74 to 88. We do outspeed. So I think we just stay in and Brick Break with Pinsir, because it doesn't even do half with the Fire Fang. It'll probably go Trailblaze first and then Fire Fang, but we're still safe. So we'll just continue with what we got. Okay. Again, as always, did not account for the Intimidate, but I still think it's a 2-co. Yeah. And he did exactly what I expected him to. The switch is a little weird, although I guess he did know I was going to go for that, though, so... X-Scissor probably doesn't do too much. You're going to be going for Willow here. I think I just go out to Gudra. And Dragon Breath it. And okay, went to Salandit. I think I just Dragon Breath again. It can't really do much anything there. Ooh, that did more than I expected that to do. Got a nice little para. And then we'll go ahead and swap now. That's a little closer than I want to be. So I think we'll go to Drapion first. And we can knock off. And knock off. And Poison Fang. Although I should have gone for Bug Bite, but luckily we got the poison to finish it off. Okay. Simple and easy there as well. Next up, we have under Team Rocket, we got the Growlithe, the Gabite, Togedemaru, and Komala. I want to say I've got a Ghost for Komala. We can probably put the Dragon Knight away. And then it'll probably be Swampert for the Togedemaru. We got Miss Magius for the Komala. Glastrier should be perfectly fine in front of the Gabite. $34 in front of the Gabite. at level 30. Yeah, we're perfectly fine in front of the Gabite with Glastrier. And then one Avalanche should just take it out, I would think. Oh yeah. I really wish you had Ice Shard already, but I don't think that would be enough anyways, even if you did have it. And then Growlithe. Is probably just the Swampert. Well, I want the Swampert healthy. I don't want to deal with the Dragon Rage being problematic, because I know Togedemaru hits like a truck. Let's see here. I mean, I guess we could just do Drapion or the Growlithe. Should be fine. Maybe give it a Citrus Berry instead of the Black Glasses. Just cause. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Growlithe, solid backup, Gabite, Togedemaru, and Kamala, and a decent backup. That should do. Save real quick. And I am healed up, correct. Alrighty. One more fight and we can get a couple encounters. We wanted to knock off Dragon Rage. Okay. And then we can Poison Fang. Okay. And Poison Fang again. And we will go ahead and we had Sensei for Gabite, that's right. Eats up whatever it was going for, which was probably Bulldoze. Yep. And we can Avalanche. Beat the Rock Slide just fine. We get Rough Skinned from Avalanche? How in the world is that a contact move? Omala. We go right out into our Ghost. And we can Psywave. I really should have double checked its moves, because Psywave's gonna make this take a minute. In fact, I'm just gonna speed up, because it can't do anything to me. Okay. Mala's out of the way. Togedemaru. We go to Dylan. Probably the Zippy Zap, I would think, or Nuzzle. Oh, Ironhead. Interesting. Mud Bomb. Beautiful. And right back out to Growlithe, who we can brine. Alrighty, simple and easy. Alrighty. All out of healing. We will do that real quick before running up here for our encounters. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Dragonite and reteach it Thunder Wave. Thunder Punch. That's not what I wanted. Oh. It was off to begin with, I just happened to not run into anything. Alrighty. Thunder Wave does not help me here. Nice and easy there. We got Pete the Palpitoad. I want to say we don't evolve you till after Surge. It'd be nice to have you for Surge. Yeah, 36. That's really, really interesting that you have Pixelate, considering Swampert has Pixelate. And you're just Walmart brand Swampert. Alrighty. And I do say that with love. I do love Seismitoad. It's just really not good. Drillbur! Don't mind if I do. Again, the Thunder Wave does not help me here. Is the Fire Punch fine since we're in the rain? Good night. Plank into Drillbur. I'm assuming it won't take it still. 16, 34. In the rain, we have Fire Punch. And we are Magma Armor and Gentle. So changing that doesn't change anything. Yeah, it still has a chance to kill, so we're not going to do that. We will just keep throwing balls. This could take a minute. Come on, buddy. Now this is another one. I would not be shocked if it's after Surge as well, which is a major bummer. Because an extra Excadrill on Surge would be great. Beautiful. I'm gonna name this after my great aunt. Analytic. Could have been decent on Excadrill, I guess. We do get you to evolve. Yes. That does make you less useful for the Manectric, but should help with everything else. Dig, we'll do over Mudslap. Bone Claws. We will do over Fury Swipes. Slash. I actually think I'll just pass on, because the Rapid Spin's actually really nice. Rock Slide. I think I'm gonna do that over Bone Claws for now. This is so annoying. Alright. No guard. Ooh. Interesting. There's no shot they let you have Fissure, right? I know we're not on hardcore, but there's no shot you have that. Okay. Yep, they've been completely removed, which is good. That would have been completely busted if I could just like find something to rapid spin up on and then just fissure everything else. But that I'm sure you can take advantage of something for that. And there's and if you can't take advantage of it, there's plenty of double battles that somebody else can take advantage of it. Could even be potential for the double battle with Brendan. Give him the guaranteed focus blast would be nice. If I can ever make it that far again. And since we're on the rain route, I'm gonna go ahead and teach that to you over the Fire Punch, and you should be able to just kind of hurricane your way through everything here. Okay. Right, it's got a decent, yeah, it's got 10. That's not bad. We will just speed our way through this, because I can't imagine with Hurricane we will struggle with anything. Even took out the Alolan Diglett just fine. I know Diglett doesn't have much HP, but it is a Steel type. Hurricane. Don't know why I stopped to think about that one for a second. This one, probably go E-Speed on. Hurricane. And hurricane. Poor Luminion is so useless. Slow start Luminion. Go ahead and vial up, because I think we only have one hurricane left. May as well just let you fight me. Not worried about anything surviving and being able to knock me out here. Everything is such a low level in comparison. That one I am a little more concerned about, so we will swap and rock slide. Oh yeah, we have Pixelate, so definitely Body Slam. Alrighty. Okay, 45 minutes to make it through all of Nugget Bridge, and up to here to Bugsy is pretty nice. Not a bad time at all. And up next, we've got the Persian Golbat, Oinkalone, and Octillery. Oinkalone, that's good, does have Bullet Seed. Look at your move relearn. Gotta have something better. Yeah, you have a lot better. That's physical, so I really don't want that. Mystic Fire's fantastic. We will do away with Spite. And grab Power Gem in place of Astonish. And Hex is fine for now. Persian, I think we just grab the Pinsir again. Put you away for a moment. Pinsir into the Persian, Alola, Grunt, level 30. Brick Break just knocks it out. The most damage it deals to me is Snarl at a max of 43, so we're safe from crits. So that is definitely our answer there. Golbat. I think we relearn Thunder Punch on you, and that should be fine. Oinkalone. Since it does have Bullet Seed and Bullet Seed's physical, I'm kind of afraid of using you for that. Your physical defense really isn't terrible. Or I could honestly just come back out into Pinsir. How's Pinsir do against the Oinkaloon at level 29? Yeah, I think we just go back out into Pinsir for that. Oinkalone really does not do too much. Let me pull the Persian back up and see if we can give it a Citrus instead and still get the Oko on it. Citrus. It is an 87.5% chance to take out which I think I just run it. Especially since you... Oh, you have dry skin. I was thinking you had one of the berry abilities. It's an 87%. And it... Well, no. We'll leave it with the black belt. Because like a high roll snarl into like a crit snarl is dangerous business. So, do we have a secondary for Oink alone here? Salazzle should eat up everything it's got. Blank at 34. To the Oink alone at 29. Yeah, Salazzle just eats... Well, it doesn't really like the headbutt too much. What do we do in response? You're level 3, so I have no idea what moves you have at the moment. Okay, so it doesn't look like it really wanted to learn much of anything useful there. I don't think we have any TMs that really do it much good. Yeah, no. So, go ahead and just put in a Flame Burst and see how much we do with that. We go Modest with the... Probably just do a Citrus to be safe. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that should be fine for the Oink alone, and then the artillery. I think honestly the Hisuian Gudra is probably our go-to there. At level 31, we're at 34, and we have Dragon Breath and Flash Cannon and something else, Body Slam. Yeah, just body slam. Body slam. You eat up basically everything. I think. Well, let me change your ability here just to see what the bullet seed actually does. Basically nothing. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and run you with a citrus for the artillery. So we got version, we've got Golbat here. We got Oinkalone here. And we've got artillery here and then 2 solid backups. I think we're good. Glaze will Brick Break. I guess I probably should have done Citrus. And I'm pretty sure X-Scissor would have knocked that out, but I was focusing too much on fighting instead of Bug. You should be going for Air Cutter. Or HP Fire, I guess either one. Air Cutter made more sense since it is stab. Thunder Punch. Nice crit, and then we can E-Speed to take it out. And avoid a little bit of extra damage. Our Piggy is here. Probably going for Stockpile. Nope, Headbutt. Okay. That's like the least thing I wanted to see there. But we do outspeed. Flame Burst does a solid bit. Decided it wanted to do that now for some reason. And we got a crit, so we don't gotta worry about it. Octillery is going to want a Water Pulse here, but we beat up whatever it's trying to throw out, but it's definitely Water Pulse. Okay, I apparently have no idea what I'm talking about. That makes no sense. So little sense. I want to see how much it actually did to Salazzle. Yeah, and Salazzle's special defense is the same. Artillery, Grunt at level 31. Huh, I guess Rock Blast does do way more than Water Pulse. That's interesting. Weird. But we can just either Dragon Breath or Body Slam. I don't know what. I think I already looked at which one does more, and then I just completely forgot. Dragon Breath does the most. We'll speed up since we're gonna get Rock Blasted 5 times every time. Go all the way back to full because of the cheek pouch. Alrighty. We get our ability pills already, which is nice. down here. Cloud9. Illusion. Could be interesting. And nothing else on the team. Cool. Oh, come on. Well, I'm down here. I may as well just, refill the vial. But it's time for some more encounters. We'll go ahead and make sure that is on so we don't run into anything here. And do this fight real quick. Hopefully it's real quick at least. Sometimes this does not turn out the way I mean for it to. Earthquake. Earthquake. And it missed me with the first stone axe, so maybe I can do a little more than usual here. Oh, you're gonna ice shard me, so we'll just let that happen, I guess. And flamethrower. He is playing very different than usual here. We'll sack that to get out to the Sneasler safely and CC. I have no idea. Yeah, I kind of figured it out sped there. But you don't outspeed. Interesting. And flamethrower. Okay. He played very different than usual there. And what are we working with? Monferno. You are 36. Okay. Yeah, honestly, don't mind if I do. And Infernape could be very clutch. Let me out. And we did not grab the egg yet. Okay. And our underground encounter. Will be something that actually takes a little bit to hatch. Gigalith. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Gabby. Bad dreams. That's not super helpful for you at all. Do you get a different one? Electric Surge. Doesn't help with Surge by any means, but it's more useful than Bad Dreams. Shut that off so we can get our next encounter. Ooh. Okay. Dragonite into a Tinglu at level 18. Don't have Fire Punch right now. I do have Extreme Speed and Hurricane. I think I E-Speed here. Okay. That might hurt. No, we're fine. And since we do have it below half, we kind of just have to chuck balls and hope for the best. That mean look could be problematic, actually. If it kills, it kills. I can't risk the run for a Tinglu. However much Tinglu would be helpful. That mean look made that kind of necessary. Okay, Gabby got a whole lot of levels from that. Well, that's a bummer. I'm gonna go ahead and take out these guys just so I don't have to later. I could have swore I just used the vial there. Dragon Breath. And Dragon Breath. Sure. Okay, now I use the vial. I don't much like you right now. But, you do. And you can get body slammed. Definitely don't like you. Okay. Think we can do that. Got a crit. Don't know how necessary it was. Man, what is going on here? That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Alrighty. And we will put the Gigalith away. You get the egg here. Okay. Would help if I put it in the party. Rotom. Which I think we go back to the lab to check all of the different forms. Like to nickname. Yeah, we got Randy. first Rotom on these runs has Screen Cleaner. I am going to just do this now. I think I need to have it behind me. So I got to come in here and attack to you first. And put you out front. And okay, yeah. Go to wash. Cute charm. I should probably jot these down. That way I don't gotta do it later. Rotom has Screen Cleaner. Wash has... I already forgot what Wash has. And that's exactly why I need to jot them down. Mo has Bad Company. Go back to Wash real quick. Cute charm. Frost has plus lame. Heat has Hustle. And Fan has what? Drizzle. So, Screen Cleaner, Cute Charm, Bad Company, plus Hustle and Drizzle. I never remember what Bad Company does. Custom ability in Rad Red. It stops Pokemon from taking recoil damage and stops negative stat drops from their own moves. That's on Mo. So Leaf Storm wouldn't... I think Mo's probably the best one. Provided I am understanding this right, which I believe I am. Shockwave. Ominous wind. I don't really want to be locked in on uproar. So I'm gonna run into something real quick and just make sure that the stats actually don't drop from the leaf storm. Because that would be kind of sick and potentially very good for Surge, potentially. This may not... Well, because it's probably going to kill here. Yep, ran. Okay, that's awesome. That is a great ability for you. I feel like the... What are your weaknesses as a grass electric type? Ice, fire, poison, bug. That's not bad at all. And since it's grass, it should be neutral for ground as well. So yeah, that's pretty nice, if I do say so myself. We will go ahead and get our encounter over here real quick, and then get our 2 fishing encounters. Aquatoros with Valiant Shield. That could be pretty awesome. We got Todd here. Will do just fine. Well, we already know what ability it has, so I don't need to look. Vermilion, we can fish. What? Oh, we got it immediately. Ah! I gotta check out what the deal is with that. I really don't know. I mean, in that form, it should be strong, right? Merciless. 615. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's awesome. I'm assuming it's only got the one ability. Yeah, okay. At least as of right now. Could have a hidden, but I highly doubt it. Gyro ball, rock polish, draw. Okay, those level up moves were not amazing. Doesn't have anything else that we missed out on. What else can you get? Nothing. Cool. That's great. So glad to see that. And what about out of here? No. Railways? No. Man. That stinks. So, Gyro Ball actually is a terrible move for you because you're going to be increasing your speed with the Rapid Spin and the Rock Polish both. So that's a little weird. That's unfortunate. I want to look at Tauros's defense real quick. 105 with Valiant Shield is kind of cracked. Kinda cracked. Alright, so our next fight is the Devil Battle on the SSN. Duot, Dartrix, Semi-Sage, Wigglytuff. I will go ahead and swap. No, that is the opposite of the way that I wanted you to go. Right, so I can't put that on the way. Oh, for crying out loud, what? Oh, okay. At least it's not another bill. Swap to that. And that looks good. Pull that up for me. Duot and Dartrix. I think Goodra's essentially a guaranteed opener here. And then maybe Drapion? Poison Fang should take out the Dartrix, I think. Drapion. Blank at 34 into the Dartrix at 30. We have Poison Fang. We can make you adamant with the Poison Barb. Does guarantee knockout on the Dartrix. And just to double check that I do actually have Poison Fang. Yes, okay. And Poison Barb. Give to you. The Duot shouldn't be able to do much of anything to either one of them. Level 32. Water Pledge actually does like a decent amount, but nothing to be terrified of by any means. 32. Yeah, assuming Gudra just doesn't care. And we definitely outspeed. Okay, so that's definitely our open there. See what the Semi-Sage wants to do. Also not too much. And our Poison Fang takes it out as well. I could 56. So you outspeed the two of them, but not the Semi-Sage. I think I'll actually make Drapion Jolly instead. That way we can outspeed the Semi-Sage when it comes in. And I can just double into the Dartrix. I guess Tim's fine. Yeah. I think that should be fine as far as that's concerned. And then we will be... Semi-Seer's got great coverage. Annoyingly great coverage. Grass Knot's physical, right? Grass Knot's special, okay. Can grab Cinderace. And I think I'll just grab the Tauros as well. And that should be fine for backup Mons. That's not what I wanted, but may as well just Solar Power. Somnia. Get rid of double kick there. I know it's stab, but double kick's just really not very good. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to give it Brick Break anyhow. Which we don't quite have yet, but we can still get before this fight. I never did get this encounter, did I? I got too distracted by the Taravagos. Yeah, Vermilion. So, still gotta get this encounter. Duskull. That could be nice. Okay. Let me get Brick Break real quick. That was nice of them to let us get Brick Break before this fight. Which we'll do over Pursuit. And I think we should be good. Jolly, Poison Barb. And it's probably just kind of whatever. Citrus, and your moves really don't matter too much there. And then go ahead and give both of you citruses as well. Actually, I'm gonna give you the Rindo instead. Just in case. I kind of doubt giving the Dragonite the Yachi would save it. Dragonite 34. Semi-Seer. At 32. Why does the HP Ice do so little? That's weird. So maybe giving it the Yachi isn't a bad idea. Yeah, and we're plus Spadef already. Eh, well, good backup. But I don't think it should come down to it. We can Dragon Breath and Poison Fang. Okay, not too bad. And then we can Dragon Breath and Poison Fang. The Poison Fang should just take it out, but yeah. Ooh, Para, that's nice. Okay, Wigglytuff. I will go ahead and Flash Cannon, and we'll go ahead and swap Conductor. I'm going for Water Pledge, so I think we'll go to Todd. Wigglytuff is gone. We can, I guess, just body slam and we'll break. Ooh, switching. That's nice for me. Nice, easy damage there. So I don't have to worry about the semi-seer at all. I think that very well could have been the easiest battle for this double battle that I've had. But I also have just a fully stacked team, and even my box looks pretty solid. So next up, oh, I didn't change the stupid layout again. Well, I guess I don't have to change it now. Next up, we got the Lily and Cramorant. Not sure what I have in the way of things that will outspeed. It should be at 84. I'll even put it on here just to double check that that is correct. We're at 30. 84 speed. Okay. Conductor outspeeds. Cramorant at 30. We have Kanaka. We can go black glasses. Brain shut off there. And that is a solid amount. How much does the Lily do to me? I do know it's got Earth Power at level 32. Earth Power does a little under half. So I think that should be fine. Obviously, we'll have to swap out like immediately, but it'll be fine. Okay, so we'll open with you. Give you the black glasses instead. And then who else beats out the 84? You do. You do. You do. I've got a speedy squad. Cinderace at 34. If we go Adamant, Headbutt into the Cramorant at 30. So the knockoff plus the headbutt will do it for sure. Harvest. What about the Lily damage? 32. It's real really not that bad. I honestly think we go the Rockberry to try to make sure it doesn't go for Ancient Power. That way, we don't got to worry about it getting the buff. Shardy. Let's go back and make you adamant, because I don't think we do it if you're not adamant. But the headbutt, Cramorant at level 30. Headbutt does minimum of 35. And Drapion's knockoff, Cramorant level 30, does a minimum of 66, which is 101. And your Jolly Black Glasses. Jolly Black Glasses. Perfect. Your Gluttony doesn't do anything. Okay. So there's that. And then depending on who the Lilip goes after, we will need to swap out that one. Well. Let me see what else I have. Because I feel I really don't want the two of them in against the Lilip and the Nidoqueen. We have you. Let's swap out the Blastrier spot. Koros Aqua. 34. Valiant. Valiant Shield not on here? I guess we'll just click Other and give it +1 defense. And Cramorant. Nope. At level 30. Air Slash does a lot, but it looks like we have to be Jolly at outspeed, which is a bit of a bummer, but is what it is. And I can't imagine Aqua Jet does it. Yeah, that is not even close to what we would need it to do. Brick Break. Send Headbutt. And Headbutt. Okay, so we Zen Headbutt. We'll do it 35 and 66. Yeah. And then the other question is, how much does the Giga Drain from the Leap do? We can go Rindo, which I think it already has currently. Yeah, that's a much safer route. Jolly, Brindo. And we just headbutt, or Zen headbutt, not headbutt. And knock off will take out the Cramorant. Both of you outspeed. Do you have access to a better water move? Does not look like it. Is Aqua Jet? Aqua Jet is physical. I think Flip Turn is physical. It doesn't get Flip Turn. Why don't you get Flip Turn? That's annoying. Do get Bulldoze, which maybe we take over Headbutt. Into the Nidoqueen. Oh, we just send Headbutt. Yeah, we just send Headbutt. And yeah. That's what we do there. So you two are fine. Conductor may need swapped out while the Nidoqueen's in. We'll see where we are at that point. But the Lily would definitely be going for Earth Power into that slot. So we could honestly just swap to Dragonite. And both Flaminion and Toxicary both have ice moves. I think we'll grab you. And you. You can hold on to the Yachi. Okay. I think that should do what I need it to. We have ourselves a super stacked squad, as I've been saying. So, not terribly concerned at the moment. We will swap back on the scene on this one. Okay, Jolly, Rindo, Valiant Shield. We go Zen Headbutt into the Cramorant. Right? That's what we were doing, was Zen Headbutt into the Cramorant. I know it's Zen Headbutt into the Nidoqueen. Level 30. Yeah, Zen Headbutt and knock off into the Cramorant. Okay, so Zen Headbutt and knock off. Takes out the Cramorant. Earth Power does. Ooh, Earth Power gets the crit. That's annoying. So we can Zen Headbutt, and we definitely got to swap you out. We'll go out into Blackfire. Okay, so we no longer have the Rindo there. Let me pull that one back up again, just for me. Just for me sake. Take off the Rindo. Okay, so that'll do up to 59%. We're at 79. 75%. So a crit can definitely take us out. The crit Giga Drain. But the Nidoqueen doesn't really do too much to us, so what if I double in to the Laleep to take it out? Or is that a bad idea? Because Luminion does have HP Grass. I think I just need to take out the Nidoqueen side. What moves are we actually working with on you? Hurricane, Extreme Speed, Thunder Punch. 30 to 38%. Queen at 30. 54 to 66% on the Zen Headbutt, so the extreme speed is not likely. Not likely to kill. Definitely not guaranteed. But I think I have to swap out Todd. Expecting the Giga Drain. I think we go out into you. And then... I mean, Hurricane can definitely miss. I think I just do go E-Speed into Nidoqueen. Okay. Yeah, didn't expect that to kill. But now we can go ahead and Flash Cannon you and E-Speed you. Ancient Power into Dragonite. Not too big of a deal. We will stay in and Flash Cannon again. And we will swap you, since we know the Luminion's about to come in, to Sensei. Yeah. And then I just want to see how the Goodra looks into this Luminion. At level 30. Yeah, Goodra's fine. We Dragon Breath and Stomp. And just Dragon Breath and Stomp. And then into the Tatsugiri at level 29. Does a max at 25% to Goodra. What about to the Glastrier? 34. Looks like we should be perfectly safe there. Oh, that's Cramorant. Hold on. Tatsugiri. 29. Yeah, we're perfectly safe there as well. Outside of crit range on both of them. That'd be Dragon Breath and Stomp. Get almost back to full. Or actually back to full, that works too. Nice and parried, but you have the citrus berry, so you're still parried, but I think Stomp should take you out. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and vial up. I was really hoping to get through Surge today, but I don't think that's going to happen unless I can plan for that like really quickly. I don't think Brendan should be too bad. We have some crazy bulk on the team, so Crawdon shouldn't be a problem. Let's see here. I'm thinking Todd can do some crazy damage to the Loudred, Black Belt. We definitely should be fine as Adamant. Loudred, Brendan at level 32. Let's go ahead and pull that back up. Okay, so the Brick Break doesn't one-shot. Lame. So if that's the case, we go just Citrus. And honestly, we'll just leave you Jolly so I don't have to run back. Is that still, yeah, 2-co there? Yeah, so that's safe there. Lunatone, I think, is just Drapion, like every time. Lunatone at 32. Our gym actually does a solid amount, but we just knock off is fine. It should come in immediately after the Loudred and should be wanting to go for Psyshock. So we got a safe switch there. So I'm not even... Wow, as Jolly, you don't outspeed. And you don't got Sucker Punch yet, do you? Nope. Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's Dylan instead. I think it's Mud Bomb, right? Yeah, Mud Bomb. Slide. And Body Slam. So maybe we do go out to Drapion, do the one knockoff, and then swap into Swampert on the next power gem, and then Brine to finish it off. That sounds plenty safe to me. Citrus, you have the black glasses. I'm doing this the hard way. Rindo, let's go ahead and give you the black belt. Okay, Crawdaunt. How does Glastrier do into the Crawdaunt? It fares... Oh, this is at 25. 32. It fares decently well. Not amazing by any means. I'm just gonna put it in careful. And I'm assuming Intrepid Sword's not in here. Oh, it is in here. Why isn't Valiant Shield in here? So we got +1. Actually, I don't know if it needs that or not. Avalanche. Stomp. Double kick could actually be maybe good for this. Okay, so double kick actually guarantees owed code. Okay, so it does calculate the +1 just immediately from the Intrepid Sword. So we take it out with 1 hit with the black belt. But it's gonna go for knockoff. Maybe we just do no item. Ah! Good night, that was annoying. And it was entirely my fault as to why it was annoying. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just do no. And then we'll do ambish. I will run back and change that. Or does Adamant do it? Adamant has a very high chance of doing it. I'm just going to go Adamant. %75 chance. And then Grovile. Taurus is coming, Swampert's coming, Dragonite's coming, Glastrier's coming. Gudra is the one that I'm not sure of. But I think Gudra's probably fine. Yeah, Gudra doesn't do anything to it. Or Grovile doesn't do anything to Gudra, I mean. So I think we'll just leave that as is. Rocking a citrus berry, got the cheek pouch. Being timid does nothing. We'll just make you modest. Since we're already in here. Okay. Yep, not too worried about Brendan here. There's probably things that could go wrong, but I think overall we're fine. Crits could almost always go wrong. All right. Beat up through that. And Brick Break. Eat up your berry, it's fine. Still does over half. And we Brick Break again. And you're gone. Lunatone wants to go for Psyshock here. We swap into Conductor. knockoff off. Oh, I do outspeed. This has got the stupid EVs in that I always forget about, so we'll just stay in a knockoff. I always forget to take off the EVs, and the battles end up being easier than how much I've been fighting. I left the stupid docks up again. Alright, Crawdont is wanting to go for what into Drapion? Level 32. Could be knockoff, should be waterfall. I think I would prefer knockoff, but regardless, I think we just go to you. Okay. Good deal. We eat up a waterfall. Crit doesn't kill us. And double kick should... Never mind. Thought we got the knockout there, but... should definitely be waterfall here. I would imagine Tauros takes it just fine. Crawdont at 32. Yeah. We'll go ahead and swap to Tauros. And then we can Aqua Jet it. Yum, yum, yum. And Aqua Jet. Okay, Grovyle should go for Leaf Blade, I would assume. But we also really don't care too much. Does go for Rock Tomb. We eat up any of the moves it goes for. We Flash Cannon, I think, is what did the most damage here. And we get a crit. Perfect. So we don't even got to worry about the next move, which would have been another super effective power-up punch, but it really didn't matter. Alright. Sweet. Another simple, easy fight there. Do I squeeze in Surge? I'm gonna try. I definitely need to be off by 3, like at the latest. Okay, yeah. So, go here, go Kanto, Surge, Calx, there, to here. Okay, so, Pinkerchin. Water Bubble. Probably don't like the HP Ice too much, but you already have a Yachi on. How's your Seed Bomb do? I'm just gonna start here. Arena 34 into Pinkerchin. We had Seed Bomb. We go Adamant. Water Bubble. And we go Miracle Seed. Just one shots you. And the HP Ice really doesn't do too much, but we do outspeed it, so it doesn't matter. You are already adamant, so we are all set there. Vikavolt. How does Gudra handle you? It takes the moves decently well. We can just stay with the citrus berry cheek pouch and should be fine. We don't deal a lot of damage to it. It's not what I wanted. I don't think Ironhead probably... Yeah, Ironhead would be doing less than the Flash Cannon. Outrage I don't want to go with because I don't want to be stuck. And any TMs for you? Rock Tomb. Go ahead and do Bashful so I can see what's doing the most here. If we go... Plus attack. We go Brave. We still outspeed it, so Brave Rock Tomb's kind of I mean, at least that way it's guaranteed 3-co. And after 2 mud shots, our berry will pop and our cheek pouch will pop, and that should be fine. I think we'll take that over Body Slam and keep Protect. And Brave. Belly Bolt. Is that just Dragonite? Parabolic Charge actually does a solid amount of damage. We go Bulldoze. Wow, Bulldoze really doesn't do that much. Um, what if we went Rotom-Mo? We have it's bad company. We can go specially bulky, so calm into the belly bolts. $34. Yeah, belly bolt does nothing to Rotom-Mo. Muddy Water's the most at 14.7. We have Leaf Storm. What else do we have? Leaf Storm. And Ominous Wind. And Shockwave. Okay, so we could go Miracle Seed on you as well. And 2 Leaf Storms will do the job. Okay, and then for Palmot, always kind of a pain in the neck one there. Man, it does a lot to Drapion. Swampert. 34. Into Palma, let's make it physically bulky. I guess minus speed. That's relaxed. Yeah. We have Pixelate, Body Slam. How does, well, we can't one-shot it because it's Focus Sash anyways. What if we Rock Tomb? That does so little. That is not worth it. I was going to say Rock Tomb to drop its speed. It would still outspeed us, so. Yeah, I think we just Body Slam into Body Slam. Do we have anything to bait a Thunder Punch? Not really. I mean, if it was Ice Punch, that wouldn't be too big of a deal. But I don't want to be in front of multiple Drain Punches. What if I instead don't go plus defense? No, I want the extra bulk. Okay, we got the citrus. Pixelate. Got the body slam. How much does your E-speed do? E-speed does 36 to 43. If we go adamant, 39 to 47. If we go silk scarf. Okay. I think we will do that. And if things look scary with Swampert, we can swap in, because it'll be Drain Punch. We can swap into Dragonite and E-Speed to finish it off. Okay, so Rotom for Bellybolt, you for Palmot, and now I need a Manectric answer. Which is not something I have too much of. Is for fire. I think it's a Careful Akka Glastrier. Okay. Do a quick double check of everything. Adamant Miracle Seed, Brave Citrus. I think that is correct, right? Brave, yeah. Swampert is relaxed. Rotom is calm. Miracle Seed, Careful Aka, and we need to make you Adamant. For guarantee of the most E-speed damage we can get. Alright. It's definitely close. I think I can squeeze this in. Look the other way. Guzzlord. Play rough. Get out. Okay. This could go all sorts of sideways. Just gotta hope and pray for the best. Slap a save state. Ay, ay, ay. Gross. Well, nothing to it but to do it. I think I've got some pretty solid, safe switches for things, provided there are weird things that happen. Weird things could definitely happen, especially, I mean, he could very easily just switch here, which almost makes me want to rapid spin first. But I think I just seed bomb. Yeah. Yep, that was the best play there. Okay, so we have an Ice Punch coming in. It was Swampert, right? Honestly, just completely forgot. Yeah, it's Swampert. Ice Punch is a really nice move to be switching in on. You know, provided it didn't freeze. If it froze there, I was in dire straits. Off the citrus. Brings us to 81. I think that's outside of crit territory. Let me double check that. 81 is 66%. Yes, that is outside of crit territory. The body slam. Gonna suck up a lot of health back, but we don't care. Get out. Belly Bolt, that was Gudra? No, Gudra's Vigavolt. Oh, that's Rotom. Plenty safe switch here. We eat up the HP grass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we leave Storm. Okay, it goes for Muddy Water. It could... Well, actually, we don't care what it goes for because it doesn't outspeed. We just leave Storm. And get it out of here. Good deal there. Vigavolt comes in, which was Gudra. It's going for a Bug Buzz here. So we got a pretty safe switch here. And then it'll start going for mud shots. We'll go ahead and rock tomb. Okay, and then between the citrus and the cheek pouch, we get back up to full. And we just keep rock tombing, because it should just keep mud-shotting. So we just want to make sure that we're dropping its speed as much as it's dropping ours. Roost is a little annoying, so we're going to speed up through that, because it's probably going to just spam that until it runs out. Ooh, that was kind of gross. I mean, we're safe, but it's also safe to just come into you, because it's definitely mud-shotting, and then we can E-speed, get you completely out of here. And then I feel like Dragonite's not that afraid of the Manectric. We do get -2, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, it's really not that afraid of you. But with the -2... Oh, I clicked +2. I was really confused there for a second. Yeah, so we don't really do much of anything in response. It should be going for Volt Switch. So I should be able to just go to Dylan. I don't like its HP level. I think I go... Who has more Spadef here? 82 and 96. You have way more health though. But 96 is like considerably higher. Well, to be honest, you were actually our answer to this thing, right? That's why we gave you the Akka. I think we'll just switch to you. The Volt Switch does a decent amount, but we're safe for the next attack. Yeah. And then we just Avalanche. And then it's going to go for that again. I think I go back out to Blackfire and E-Speed, because a crit Volt Switch has a potential of taking me out there. Boom! We're good! We made it through! I was really hoping to get Surge done today, so... and we got it done right before 3, which was the goal. Let's go, dude. We got a couple of evolutions here. Which, to assert our dominance, we will do right in front of Surge. don't care about you guys' moves right now. Just want to see the abilities. Why do you learn so many moves? Why do you learn? Why do you learn fire spin so late? Ugh. Oh, for crying out loud. You learned so many too. I mean, it looks like very good moves. Belly drum, that's terrifying. Flare Blitz is terrifying. You get Drain Punch. That's pretty nice. Oh, wants to learn Drain Punch again for some reason. All right. That was a solid little chunk of time there. We got... Oh! Is that worth... Is that worth taking on Whitney? Whitney's so scary. Whitney's team is terrifying. Take a ton for rigor. I didn't change the stupid layout for Surge. Ugh! I need to pay more attention. Yeah, Whitney has Tinkaton, Farigarath, Miltank, Drampa, and Dunsparce. Their items are stacked. Their moves are stacked. I'll think about it. I will legitimately think about it. I will try to look over the team tonight and see if I can come up with a way of doing that, because an Eviolite Fur Coat Dusclops would be insane. You throw that out into any physical attack. Like, it does not matter. That's insane. Like, that is so worth not evolving. Got static. Neutralizing gas, that's sick. Even if you aren't crazy good by any means. And Scrappy. Parasitic Waste. I feel like you get Poison Jab. That actually... I'm not going to say that that's better than neutralizing gas by any means, but... Gets acid. Yeah, if I can teach it something that poisons, that might be worth. But, yeah, I really need to be wrapping up. Got things to do. How can I look this over tonight? I should just be able to thumb drive it, I guess. Or thumb driving should be fine, but I'll just do this real quick. That way I can just kind of watch back. Desolate Land, Gluttony, Pixelate, Magma Armor, Compound Eyes, Harvest, Valiant Shield, Drizzle, Sand Force, Fatal Precision, No Guard, Intrepid Sword, Dry Skin, Electric Surge, Protosynthesis, Merciless, and Bad Company. This team is stacked, dude. Water Bubble, Cheek Pouch, Fur Coat, Static, Parasitic Waste, Scrappy. Okay. I will be wrapping it up here. As I said, got things to do. I would say people to see, but it's actually dogs to see. State. Okay. As always, thanks to anybody that tuned in. Thanks to anybody that checks it out in the future. But this has been a fun run so far. Hopefully we can get to the double battle this time. I was really hoping to on the last good one, but I went through that in the trash. But all right, I may stream tonight. If I do, it won't be Radical Red. It'll be probably Pokey Rogue, because I'll just be doing it off my laptop. Because I'm not dragging my computer everywhere. That sounds like an awful time, but yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Y'all have a great day. But I'm out. Peace.